Reidy from the Jen's Friends Cancer Foundation. Thanks for joining us this morning.
Thank you for having me.
Lots of good news coming out from Jen's Friends Cancer Foundation these days.
Yeah, lots of fun stuff.
Starting with, I know you guys haven't, I say you guys, but I'll admit I'm on the board too, Jen's Friends. We have an event coming up on Tuesday.
Yes, Tuesday night, to thank all of our volunteers. I don't know how many of you know, but Jen's Friends is an all-volunteer organization. Nobody within the organization is paid anything. So our board members obviously work really hard, but we would never be able to do it without all of the volunteers that help us out at our events and behind the scenes all year long. So Tuesday night at Delaney's, we're having a volunteer appreciation party from 5 to 7 with appetizers from the Valley Originals, cash bar, and we have a little gift for all of our volunteers, a nice t-shirt that we've designed for them to wear at our events and just around the Valley to show their support.
While they last, so get there early, but great support not only from our volunteers but from organizations like the Valley Originals.
Absolutely. I mean, we wouldn't be able to do what we do for our clients without the support of our volunteers and businesses like the Valley Originals and all the businesses in the Valley. It seems like everybody just contributes what they can, which is all that we can ask.
Right. Jen's Friends is one of the most respected nonprofits in the Mount Washington Valley, or really anywhere that I've encountered. That's why it's such a pleasure to serve on this board. Like you said, it's all volunteer. For someone who's not familiar with Jen's Friends, let's tell people what Jen's Friends does.
Well, Jen's Friends, basically what we do is we help people in the Mount Washington Valley that are battling cancer. And we help them directly by supplementing their financial, giving them money basically to pay their rent, pay their electricity bill, food bill, gas cards, whatever the client needs to help them get through their time while they're battling their illness. So yeah, right now we're helping, it's between 55 and 60 clients, and we spend close to $15,000 a month helping these people. So a lot of people around the Valley see us, out there trying to raise money, asking for donations, but just know that it's all going to a great cause. Every penny of it, 100% of the donations are going directly to help these families in the Valley that are fighting cancer. Which
is so refreshing, because when you give to an organization, you want to know that your money is going to the cause that you're supporting. In this case, 100% of it is, and it's helping families pay for things like you said, their cost of living expenses, their utilities, their gas to and from treatment. It's not offsetting the medical expenses directly, but it's helping them concentrate on the process of battling the cancer rather than,
Exactly. I mean, think about it. If you're diagnosed with cancer, whether you're an adult or if you're a child, the parent needs to take time out of work, and so they lose some income.
Right.
So what do you do now? You're facing this battle with cancer, and now you're out of work or can't work. So you can imagine, you can only imagine the stress that you're facing. So what we do is just try and help ease that stress, in any way that we can. And we also provide, emotional support. We have board members that work in the hospital that organize cancer support groups and are just there to pick up the phone if a client needs to talk. So we do a little bit more than that financial assistance too.
It is fantastic. And we talk about, when we refer to clients, we mean the people who are receiving support from Jen's Friends. And you've got to lump in, like you mentioned, that it's 55 to 60 people that we are helping throughout the Mount Washington Valley. You've got to include that person's family as well, because when you're battling cancer, it is a family event. It really takes the energy of everybody. So
absolutely, and you want the family to be able to focus on that person that is trying to heal, rather than focusing on those, additional costs, expenses that they need to keep their household running.
Right. So Jen's Friends has many fundraisers throughout the year, and to make those work, volunteers are needed. So once again, it's this Tuesday?
This Tuesday at Delaney's from 5 o'clock to 7 o'clock. We're going to have appetizers, cash bar. We are trying to get a general head count, so if you are planning on being there, if you have a chance to either jump on Facebook, friend us, let us know you're coming to the volunteer party, or go onto our website, www.jensfriends.org. And you can email us right through that website. Just let us know that you're coming. But if for some reason you're unable to RSVP, please just come anyway. The more the merrier.
Yep.
Whether you have volunteered in the past or you're thinking about volunteering and you want to start to become involved with Jen's Friends, we want to see as many people as we can at Delaney's to thank all of you for everything that you do.
It's no commitment, so if you want to come down, we'll just ask you to join our list so we can notify you when events are coming up that we may need help with. So everybody's got some special talent that they can contribute.
Those hidden talents in the valley, what we're looking for.
Now, speaking of fundraising events, we've got one coming up. Actually, there's one on Sunday, right?
Sunday night is the Taste of the Valley, which benefits Jen's Friends and also benefits the Red Cross and Starting Point. So the Taste of the Valley, it's at the Red Jacket Resort. I believe that's 5 to 7 also. And you buy tickets in advance for $30. And there's just all different samplings from restaurants around the valley. There's silent auction. So I would suggest contacting, you can jump on our website and get information about who to call to get tickets for that.
I think I think you can call the Red Jacket.
Or call the Red Jacket.
If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
And then coming up in June, it's golf season, and Jen's Friends has one of I think the best fundraising golf tournament in the valley.
We like to think it's the best. We have it's our 3rd annual golf tournament on Friday, June 11th. We start, it's a 1 o'clock shotgun start, and it's just so much fun. If you haven't attended, if you're a great golfer, just beginner golfer, it doesn't matter. It's just a fun day celebrating a great cause and raising money for a great cause. So if you're interested in golfing, definitely get on our website, get an email out, because we're pretty sure we're going to sell out for golfers this tournament, and we're hoping that we're going to sell out pretty quick. So if you're interested, get your team together and get your check-in, because it's a great tournament. So, or if you're interested in sponsoring, T-sponsor, donating an item, or volunteering, again, jump on our website. You can email us right through the website, and we'll get back to you.
And what a great way to support your community, huh? You get to go out, even if you're volunteering, you go out for a day and hang out at a golf course in the name of, helping your friends in the valley.
Yeah, I think our volunteers that are just sitting on the different, tees are having just as much fun as the golfers.
Absolutely. And it's not too early to start thinking about the Climb Against Cancer, which is in September. We have one fundraiser, Stephanie Adeska, who is already raising funds. Her goal is to break the fundraising record for a single person. I think she's trying to get $10,000.
It's amazing. When the board heard about this a couple months ago, and our hill climb, it's not until September, but as Stephanie's shown, it's never too early to start raising funds for it. Go onto our website, click on the First Giving, set up your fundraising page, and challenge Stephanie.
Yeah, absolutely. So you can already start fundraising online.
Yeah.
She's very business savvy. She's getting matching donations from businesses if she can raise so much. Yeah. And when you start doing that, it adds up quickly. So
yeah, a lot of people don't realize, maybe your own employer or somebody in a business that approach them and say, this is my goal to raise this much money. Will you match me if I do?
All the information on everything you've just heard is online at jensfriends.org. Have we missed anything?
I don't think so. No, go on our website. That'll summarize everything for you. And also friend us on Facebook. That's a great way to follow Jen's Friends and what events are coming up and, what events have passed and to see how much fun we had, pictures, videos, all
Absolutely.
that good stuff.
And if you like to just press the flesh in person, we'll be at Delaney's Tuesday, 5 to 7 p.m., free appetizers.
Yeah, free appetizers. You can't go wrong. And while they last, free T-shirts for our volunteers. So come on out. We look forward to seeing all of you.
Thank you, Valley Originals, and thank you to Jen's Friends Volunteers.
Yes.
I think that's going to wrap up our show this morning. Why don't we'll take a quick break. We have that last watch and win. We're going to take a quick break. We'll come back, give away that last watch and win prize. Corinne, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, Chris.
And we'll be back to wrap up White Mountains Today.